Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the vlogs. Today is day 7. This will be going up in day 8's vlog. But I just want to get on here and say we officially completed 1 week of uploads, 1 week of recording a vlog every day. You know what I'm saying? They've been short, they've been in this room, but eventually they will start to expand it and become more than just this room, just this bubble. You know what I'm saying? I just want to thank everybody who's been watching so far. And if you're new here, go back to go back to the beginning and see the process so far, see the journey. And I'm just bringing y'all along and I'm just documenting my life. Kind of like a little diary. Y'all are just going to see everything, be here with me through the thick, through the thin, and we're just gonna elevate our lives together, you know what I'm saying? And this is the process. This is where I talk to y'all. This is where I be vulnerable, where I be very transparent about a lot of things. And yeah, so with that being said, we're just gonna keep going, keep moving, and take it day by day. You know what I'm saying? 1% a day is better than nothing at all. So let's just put that foot forward and move and grind and push. You feel me? If y'all see a common theme with these vlogs, it's all about motivating. It's all about inspiring the next person. It's all about just doing. Stop thinking about it, just do it. No matter if it's a short vlog, a long vlog, whatever it may be, just do it. I'm not sponsored by Nike. So as time goes on, you feel me, things are going to get a lot better. Right now, the goal is just to build. You know what I'm saying? Build a foundation so you can stand on. You know? So with that being said, I will catch y'all tomorrow for day 8. Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the vlog. You feel me? Today is day 8. January 8th, 2026. Today will be a shorter vlog. Also, I know yesterday was kind of like a short vlog. We officially hit a week of these vlogs, so you feel me? Shout out to me for just keep on going, even if it's a short vlog, a long vlog. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the process. Thank y'all for sticking by me, and thank y'all for all being here. With this page, I plan on posting every day of 2026 without any promotion on Instagram because I don't want to be somebody else that falls victim to the Instagram algorithm. You know what I'm saying? It's just a trap. It's just a trap. So with that being said, I have to go pick up my niece from school in a little bit. So I'm going to go do that and then maybe throw some clothes in the washer, pack a bag because I leave for Ohio tomorrow. So we leave maybe around like 12 noon. So I'm going to do that. We'll probably talk a little bit, just open up, you know what I'm saying, chat. And yeah, so I will catch you on a little bit. Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the vlog. You know what I'm saying? It is currently January 8th, 2026. So yeah, I went and picked up my niece and I was just chilling for a little bit, trying to figure out what to talk about today. And I think one of the things I just wanted to talk about right now is just the part that nobody sees, right? The part that y'all don't see, but the part that I'm showing y'all now, right? What every creative has to go through, what every editor, photographer, artist in general has to go through is the plotting, the planning, the long nights of editing. I kind of wanted to show y'all that side, right? So I've been showing y'all the editing, I've been showing y'all the planning and whatnot, but the part that nobody sees is those long nights of editing, the nights of no sleep trying to get things done, or you can't rest or go to sleep because your mind is just running 1,000 miles per hour. And so this is really just a thing to just let people know that you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? You're not one of the only ones that are going through these hard times, whether that's hours and hours of editing or sleepless nights. Like, there are other creatives in this world that are also going through that same thing. And I really just want to be that motivation to let y'all know, like, you can do it. And that's really what it is the part about doing it. For the longest part of my life, like, I've been procrastinating, contemplating about doing something, and I think that this is the moment, this is kind of my testament of, like, just do the thing. You feel me? Right now it's gonna be rough. Right now it's gonna be hard. Right now it's gonna look ugly. It's not gonna look the best, but that's all part of that's the whole point. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to get done, you know? If I end up repeating myself throughout some of these videos and whatnot, talking about some of the same things, that's because a lot of the things are the same. This is the process. This is the trial, the error. This isn't just a polished version of what I can do. This is the rough, the ugly, the brother, but that's the point. There's been so many times where I've, like, doubted if this is even worth it, right? And not recently, because this is what I'm on now. But I've definitely had those thoughts and those talks with myself about, is this worth it? Is this what I should be doing? And you would never know if something is worth it if you never try, you know? And I've been pushing, bro. I've been streaming, and I did 2 marathon streams. And for my first marathon stream, I was getting at least 5 viewers per day. And I was live for 5 days, 102 hours live, recording me sleeping, recording myself eating, all of that. But why? Even if nobody was watching, why did you do that? What was the point? You feel me? The point was to show people that I am about this life, that I am about what I am about, you know? That I am who I say I am when I say I am who I am. I think the biggest thing is, like, knowing that this isn't for y'all. And not to be rude, but this isn't for y'all. You feel me? This is for myself, my own journey, my own book, you know? Like, this is for those days I've been doubted. This is for those days that everybody turned their back on me. This is for them days where I thought I had support, when in reality there wasn't really nobody supporting. right? Because if they were, they would be there and all this other stuff. And don't get me wrong, people support outside of just like internet stuff, but at the same time, when I've been preaching that these are the things that I wanted to do and nobody's there, it's just kind of like, damn, is this worth it? But then I have to think to myself and remember, this is something that I've wanted. This is something that 12-year-old Freddie wanted, you know? This isn't for the masses. This is for my small community who will end up fucking with me, who will end up finding me, who will end up being there, my own little community, you know what I'm saying? So at times, yes, I doubted if this was worth it. But then I remember that this is for me. This is for the catalogs. This is for the future version of myself that gets to look back and watch all this stuff. Why continue when you have 0 viewers? Why continue when you have 1 view of a video? Why continue at all? I don't know, it's the same reason why we do anything in this life. For fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? I feel fulfilled when I talk to y'all and drop a video the same day and like the job's done but it's not finished. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me feel better inside where I'm like, damn, I did that. I really stuck to that plan. I really stuck to that goal. You know what I'm saying? And right now, it might not be worth it. But we're not here for the right now. We are here for the eventually. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually, in due time, everything will come together and everything will work. And if you don't build the foundation, your house will never stand. So that's really what all this is. So it is worth it. Those long nights of editing, those nights of no sleep because you're just in your mind, you know what I'm saying? This is where things start to come out and this is where things start to just happen and things just start to, you know what I'm saying, start to be better over time. This is just for the people that have doubted themselves and have also been like, is this worth it at all? I think we all tend to just think about somebody else's point of view of us or somebody else's perspective or how somebody else perceives us instead of thinking about how your younger self would be so proud of how you are right now. You know what I'm saying? So every day is worth it. Everything you create is worth it. Doubt comes. The doubt also goes. You feel me? Once you stop doubting yourself and start doing the thing that you want to do, that all like just leaves. You know, all the pain, all of the sleepless nights, all of the long editing nights, they don't become long editing nights. They become the nights that you enjoy more. They become the nights that you enjoy most because you are doing the thing that you love. So if you are down yourself today and you think that nothing is worth it or why are you going or what is the point, just think about how you will feel in the future. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason I say in due time. There's a reason I talk the way I talk and speak life the way I speak life. Like, this is because I am building, right? I'm not somebody who's in construction. I work construction, but I think the best construction comes when you build yourself and build that foundation. So your house being your mind, being your brand, being your body in general, and all of your dreams and goals, building that foundation so all that can stand. Like, bro, what? Then you get to live in that, and you get to live in that house. The dreams and the goals that you've built on a foundation that you feel me, wasn't strong at first, but the more you reinforce, the more you practice, the more you do, and the more reinforcement your foundation is, the better your walls stand. And then right after your walls, it's like now you got a roof. You know what I'm saying? So like all of those things come together and they just all fit perfectly once that foundation and once you keep going and you just get to see that. It'll be worth it in the end, trust me. And who am I? Who am I to trust when my dreams haven't worked out? Who am I to trust when I am just a new somebody? But I think that's the thing, is we are all somebody and people just don't know it yet. You know, we all stars and we gotta find our shine. And I think every day and every time I talk to this camera or do something or edit or whatever, I'm finding my shine. And whether that be through this camera or whether that be through me streaming, acting, modeling, whatever it may be, my shine is only gonna be more shiny. When I first started doing all of this, like just like media, content, photography and all that, I was getting paid like $25 an hour. Or not even $25, $25 for the job. Through the years and as I've grown, I've started to see a financial like increase, right? It's not the best, you feel me? It's still only enough to survive off of, not live off of, but not for nothing. Once you start to make money off of your craft, off of your goals, off of the things that you've been doing, off of your creative endeavors and the things that you've been doing, it gives you hope. It gives you a little piece of hope, like damn, maybe this is something. Maybe this is something like that works. Right? And I've been making it work. I've been without a job for at least 3 years at this point or more. But the point of that is like, if you are able to create and make money off of something you love to do, you know, then it kind of just gives you that spark back where it's like, oh damn, I can make money. And I think my biggest thing or my biggest spark more recently is making money off of Twitch, making money off of Instagram, regardless if it was a 0.008 of a cents. You know what I'm saying? Off of Facebook, making $3. Like, who even thought that I would make money off Facebook? I made my first Facebook when I was like 12 years old on some just like, I'm gonna just hide this from my mom and I'm gonna just be on social media. But like now, being somebody who can create, and even if it's not enough, it is something. And I think sometimes, something, not even sometimes, something is better than nothing. And something will always be better than nothing. You know what I'm saying? And something is always better than nothing. No matter what you're doing, if you are getting something in return, something is good enough. And when is enough gonna be enough? And that's where you have to do the self-reflection and understand or try to find out what is your enough. What is enough for you? What makes you somewhat fulfilled? I've reached a point where it's like, you feel me? I know that this isn't enough. I know that 0.08 cents off of Instagram is not enough. But it's the point of you're making something. And if you are able to create something from nothing and make something happen in general and start to receive some type of monetary increase in general, that is good. That is fire. Now you feel me? It's not enough, but now you know you're getting seen. Those things that you're doing, the things, they are worth it somewhat, right? They're worth something. You feel me? It might not be to the next person next to you, but you don't know who this video right here will inspire. Even if nobody sees it for a few years, that's fine. Something that, like I said from the jump, is, you know who will see this? Myself, my kids, my future wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that I want to see this will see this in due time. You know, so I'm not pressed about everybody seeing this, but I am for sure just trying to motivate. So whoever stumbles across this video, whoever feels like they're not doing enough or doubting themselves because it's not worth it, but have seen some type of monetary increase off of Instagram or social media platforms, even if you haven't, I didn't at first. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have all these things figured out, but you know what I did do? Keep going. And although I've definitely doubted myself, questioned if things were worth it, questioned if things even make sense, should I just pick up a 9 to 5 and say fuck all this shit? Like, I've been there. You feel me? But as I'm becoming more confident with this, it's like it just makes sense to do both, and I can make money through a 9 to 5 through a job, and also just pursue this passion, pursue this burning desire that lives deep in my heart. I know there's millions out there that are going through the same thing, you know what I'm saying, who just don't know if anything will work out. But the thing is, once you pursue something and you fall out of love with it and have to go do something else to fall back in love with it, you'll understand, you know what I'm saying, and you'll start to see everything come together in due time. Though there's no rush, but just start. It doesn't have to be the prettiest. It doesn't have to be the best. It doesn't have to be worth it. It doesn't have to be worth anything to anybody else but you. Everybody always looks for money for compensation, but I think one of the best compensations is rewarding your soul. You know what I'm saying? Is your soul compensated? You feel good in your heart. You feel good in your soul. It takes time to get to that point, but just let go of them thoughts that are holding you back from doing and creating your best version of yourself and your best work, because if you don't, then you'll be stuck there forever. The shackles definitely will stay on the ankles. You know what I'm saying? But why am I still hopeful? Because I believe in myself. That's all I've learned to do, is believe in myself and believe I am exactly who I say I am. You know, I've been doubted. You feel me? I've doubted myself. Others have doubted me. But one thing that I did always was stay true to this. Literally stuck to this and didn't let nobody push it away from me. And the reason I didn't let them try to steer me wrong or steer me away from this passion is because I've seen other people do it. So why am I different? What makes me different from the next person that's made away with this? What is so different about us? If he could do it, I could do it. Something I would always say when I used to play baseball is nobody is better than me, but I'm better than nobody. Basically saying we are all equal. You bleed how I bleed. Why am I scared that you're about to throw a fastball right down the middle? Why can't I hit it? If you could throw that, I could hit it. Every time life throws me a curveball, every time life throws me a fastball, I'm swinging. Regardless if it's a home run, a double, you feel me? I just get the first. Progress is progress. And practice don't make perfect. Practice makes progress. So the more you go up to that plate, the more you stand up there and get ready to swing, maybe you strike out. But guess what? You gonna bat again. You feel me? You still gonna get on base. It may not be today, it might not be in that one swing, but that's why there's 3 strikeouts. That's why there's multiple at-bats. You get to go again and try again. So maybe the passion that you chasing ain't the one. You feel me? But did you try those other ones that have been on your mind? You know what I'm saying? So don't be scared to just try and do. I'm hopeful because I believe in myself every step of the way, no matter what it is. That's why I come back to this thing that I love, you feel me, which is YouTube and doing these videos and just talking. I could yap for days. I won't, but I could. I probably will. But yeah, just keep swinging, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, career ain't done. Your life is just beginning. Keep going, keep swinging. You get more at-bats in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? You're never down for the count. So keep your head up. Keep pushing, keep grinding, keep working. We here. This is day 8 of the process, the Life of Turin. You know what I'm saying? Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you all so much for tapping in with me. So with all that being said, I'm going to end today's vlog. I appreciate all of y'all for coming through, listening to me yap. You know what I'm saying? I hope I was able to speak some type of life and give y'all some type of advice and motivation to just keep going and pursue them dreams. We've all been there. You're not alone in this. If you guys are new to this, and you feel me, want to talk more, leave some comments down below. Ask me some questions. I'm willing to do a Q&A and answer y'all questions if y'all have anything from how did I make a way to how am I making money off of Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be, go ahead and ask a question. I'm very open book. This is the channel where I become vulnerable and let y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Not being scared of the algorithm, not being scared of what people have to say about me. I've been through that. I'm building myself to be somebody who is very strong-minded and confident and can speak openly and freely. You feel me, about anything. So go ahead and drop some comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for watching day 8, the Life of Turin. You know what I'm saying? This is just the process. This is still just the beginning. You feel me? So appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. See y'all when I see y'all. Peace.